Well, hello, my Pisceans. Welcome to your bonus reading. This is very, very interesting. By the way, if you don't know and you're wondering why you're seeing me, it's because, let me just, before I start getting into what I found here, it's the top 3 signs with the highest views. I'm doing bonus readings. So you, Capricorn, and Leo. And I already did Leo's early this morning. But okay, let's get to this because I'm really excited to find out what this is about. There's only one other time, and it happened last week, and I want to say it was, I can't remember the sign, but it was 2 Queen of Swords on the main deck and the clarifying deck. I did it again. This time I got the Wheel of Fortune under the main deck and the clarifying deck, both upright. Wheel of Fortune talks about a big change. I feel like it's a big change you're on the precipice of. Either you are making this change happen, or you don't even know it's about to happen. And the way this wheel is around her heart, I think this change has something to do with your heartstrings. It's going to pull at your heart. And maybe previously, you felt stuck in a certain situation or relationship, but Wheel of Fortune is here not once but twice. It's like 2 times the power. So whatever this is, it does feel like a big change. And then I pulled, it took me a little while to get your oracle card for this to come out, and it flew out. 2 of Cups, Cancer energy. Look at this soulmate card. And do you see that cute little penguin? I love penguins. He's holding a key. I feel like some Pisceans out there, especially if you cleared the old energy, I think you do have a soulmate trying to come in. Either you may know about this or you may not, but it is a fundamental change. Yeah, and the way this penguin, he's holding the key. Where's this other penguin's head? Oh, it's under the chin. It's such a safe and endearing love. And of course, as we know, soulmates come into our life to make us better, to elevate our souls. That's what the whole idea is. But with the key, I don't know, this is really sweet. It's like it gets your gears going. What's at the bottom of this deck? Yeah, 3 of Cups reverse. Very disloyal energies. Okay, let's get to it. Let's find out what this is. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a Pisces, know a Pisces. Feel like being a Pisces. Well, Pisces, I am so glad you are here. I just feel like rescuing. Maybe you feel like this person's going to rescue you, but you, Pisces, might be rescuing them. And we got these cards that flew out. Yeah, look at that. 10 of Cups reverse, Hierophant reverse. Some of you already walked away from something that brought a lot of unhappiness. Look at this. Ace of Swords reverse. And what is he holding, guys? A key. But this person, if he had the key, he didn't use it, or he was really careless with your heart. And underneath that, Ace of Wands, you had no point. I can't speak Pisces, my God. You had no choice but to move on. And I feel like it's in that moving on, Ace of Wands energy is what brings this in. Let's see. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm so curious what this reading is about. What are the general messages for my Pisceans? What are the general energies, messages for the Pisceans? What is the general energy for my Pisceans? I love Pisces. I love the Pisces. Okay, general energy for my Pisceans. There's the Chariot again. Yeah, this is, look at it. There it is. Cancer energy. King of Cups reverse. Tired of being taken advantage of. Tired of being tired, Pisces. And Pisces got on their Chariot and they're like, I'm out of here. I'm going for some balance these days. And I'm dropping the bullshit. 10 of Wands reverse. Because even if I got to do it on my own, I'd rather be on my own than with somebody who repeatedly stabbed me in the heart. All right. There, done. We're done with your reading. That pretty much clarified it. Bottom of the deck will do that. All right, just kidding. General energy for my Pisceans. There's that King of Wands. Might be the new energy trying to come in. One more shuffle, guys. One more shuffle. General energy for the Pisceans. All right. What is the general energy? I saw 8 of Cups. See if it comes out. General energy for the Pisceans. And this is the 11 card spread. It's the long one. It's a long reading, guys. Get comfortable. What is the general energy for the Pisceans? Yeah, that's right. Emperor, Aries energy. Feel like you outgrew your old situation. And you know what you outgrew? People walking all over you. Do you think these tiny little people are walking all over this person? I don't think so. They couldn't even walk over her big toe. It's a lot of growth, but it's taken your power back. And now who's the one manipulating the strings? I feel like you could have been the puppet in the past, and the puppet has become the puppet master. You're pulling the strings these days. What's influencing the Emperor? What's influencing the Emperor? The Queen of Cups reverse. Ooh, Cancer energy. Emotionally unavailable people, but I almost feel like that's you. It could be people like this that put you in that energy. A Queen of Cups reverse, it just has nothing else to give. I have nothing left to give. Emotionally shut down, trying to get your balance back, just drained of energy, drained from the heart space, just drained. And yeah, it's just people who haven't given to you the way you needed to, or one particular person. What's the reason for the reading? What is this card? Let's flip it. Empress Reverse. Talking about a need. That's the Empress Reverse and the Queen of Cups Reverse have always reminded me of one another, because they both need the same thing. They both need to feel secure. Remember, I felt somebody is going to make you feel secure. You could have been in a relationship where you were very insecure. Maybe they compared you to others. Maybe you thought they could have been with others. Maybe they didn't make you feel the most attractive or desirable or the best, like an option, even just an option, not even a best option, but a option. So the Empress Reverse is the reason for the reading. It's time to nurture yourself. It's time to water your side of the fence. It's time to water your garden, because reverse or not, when this card comes out, you're still a freaking Empress. Charismatic, beautiful. And it's a very magnetic, charismatic energy when it's upright, because she sits there and she pulls people into her, very kind of mysterious, but because very confident, and people want to drink what you're serving. Let's just put it that way. Queen of Cups Reverse is no confidence. It's feeling drained. It's forgetting who you are. It's maybe even giving your power away to people who they abuse you or abuse that privilege. What is in the past? What is in the past? What is in the past for Pisces? What's in the past? And there he is, the King of Wands Reverse. That's all I could say about that Leo energy. We'll come back to you, King of Wands Reverse. I don't have the energy for you right now. What is on Piscean's mind? What is on Piscean's mind? What is it? Temperance. I love that. Sagittarius energy. Getting your balance back. Getting you back. But you're not just getting you back, Pisces. You're getting a better version of you back. If you wanted you back, you would be the same size as these people and probably still getting your strings pulled by a King of Wands Reverse or even a Queen of Cups Reverse. But a King of Wands Reverse, they could have been a player you dealt with, could have been a disloyal energy, probably could be narcissistic, somebody who's all about themselves, their status, their ego. The only thing they're worried about you is how you reflect on them. So they could have kept you as a secret, because by having it out there, well, that might not make them look good, especially because kings are married. So are queens, by the way, in the tarot deck. But this King of Wands Reverse is very selfish, all about them energy. And I feel like they just took your love for granted. That's just what I'm getting. They took your love for granted. What is in the near future? What is in the near future? But I feel like on your mind is getting your balance back. And by doing that, you're nurturing yourself. Maybe you're going on a girls' weekend or a trip of some kind. You're getting away, putting that energy back in yourself, doing a spa day. But it's really just about self-meditation and getting you back from the inside out rather than the outside in. What's the near future for my Pisceans? What is the near future for my Pisceans? Near future. Five of Cups. This is an intriguing card, because if you look at the traditional Five of Cups, it's somebody wallowing in their emotions. But the way they drew this looks a lot like the Eight of Cups, because the Eight of Cups is so somebody has their back to something that's still alive. The cups are still full in the Eight of Cups version, but they're still walking away, going to the unknown, but leaving the past behind. Now, is she moving forward or is she standing still? That is wait to be seen. But she is taking the Ace of Wands with her. She's taking the best parts of her and leaving just leaving that old version behind. I don't really think this person's wallowing in their emotions. The water is hard to walk through, so walking away from this might be very difficult. It might be very sad, but I do feel like you're going to get to that shore. You're getting to the other side like a Six of Swords. And maybe because of this is the Emperor energy, is taking control and to walk away from this. Now, King of Wands, upright or reverse, is a very attractive, alluring, charismatic energy. Problem is when it's upright, it's a loyal and somebody who you can count on. When it's reversed, it's somebody you can't count on. And I feel like it's time and again because the Queen of Cups reverse is here. One, I feel like that's you emotionally drained from the roller coaster of the situationship or relationship, but I also feel like it's this person unavailable to you in the heart space. If you want a one night stand or a quickie or something online or sexting or something, oh yeah, this is your guy, right? Or gal. But anything deeper than that, it's like, oh, well, you know, it makes me uncomfortable. Okay. What is, or how do Pisces see themselves right now? How do the Pisceans see themselves right now? How do the Pisceans see themselves right now? I love that. Free. Eight of Swords reverse, Gemini energy. You have been trapped under this person's spell, but no more. You've gained some wings. I mean, maybe you thought you were stuck there. Maybe you thought this was a soul bond you'll never, ever, ever, ever break. Something triggers it. Something triggers it where Pisces is like, you know what? You've been pulling my strings for long enough. I'm taking that control and getting the hell out of there. As hard as it is, I am flying out of there. It looks like Pisces. Eight of Swords reverse. You're releasing yourself from this burden. Releasing it. What's the energy coming in to influence this for my Pisceans? What's the energy coming in to influence this for my Pisceans? What is it? What is this? Oh, I love it. Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. Making shit happen, Pisces. You know how you get in the Magician? Because you nurtured yourself. And like I said, I do feel like this card really is upright. You might have a hard time seeing that about yourself right now. See, when a King of Wands reverse is somebody you're trying to obtain and they reject you, then you spend some time as a Queen of Cups reverse and an Empress reverse saying, what's wrong with me? Why can't this person give to me? What are they seeing something, or is somebody else better than me? It's just kind of a lot of comparing and falling short, And I do feel like with this Temperance being two major, actually this whole line is a major arcana, which is amazing. It is really amazing that you are just taking that control. You're taking control of your feelings, your sadness, and saying no more. I'm done with this. You know what? I'm no longer, it's like they kept you in a cage so where they can find you and come visit you like some type of pet, you know? Like some kind of pet. But with this Empress energy, I feel like you're going to nurture yourself and you're getting your power back. We have two cards on the same line of Pisces getting their power back. All right. And this reminds me very much of a Three of Wands reverse, turning your back on the past. All right. What is in Pisces emotions? What is in Pisceans emotions? What is in their emotions? The Hermit reverse, another major arcana, Virgo energy. You know what's interesting is this is Virgo and this is Gemini. Virgo's Hermit, Gemini's Eight of Swords reverse. The Magician is Virgo, Gemini. Interesting, isn't it? They share this card, yet we have a Virgo and a Gemini on top and below you. But yeah, Virgo, Hermit reverse. After analyzing the situation, you know what I feel actually more? Virgo again, bottom of the deck, and Libra energy. This is, the Nine of Pentacles is the minor arcana card of the Empress card. Four of Swords is pulling yourself away. I feel like there's a Pisces that I'm reading for that might be in this mode right now. You might be Captain Sleuth, trying to figure out what this person's issue is, trying to see if there's other people. But there comes a point where you just don't care. And I also feel like this person, I have a strong feeling, this person places you on a hold pattern so they know where to find you when they need a good hit. Some of you, it's a one-night stand or a quickie or just an ego boost. They come back to you in between relationships. They come back to you to make them feel good, but they don't come back to you to take you away. And I feel like every time they come back, you might feel exhilarated, but as soon as they leave, you're a Queen of Cups reverse. Sadness, depression. And it feels so repetitive. But the good thing is Eight of Swords reverse, how you see yourself is like, I'm not going to be where this person can find me. And I'm definitely not putting my hold for somebody who can even, it's like a place card. They have a place card on you. They feel like you are their possession, but not someone they're proud to have by their side, but someone they keep on the side. Wow, that was pretty powerful. That is so true. That's exactly what this feels like. Yeah, it's if they were proud of you, they would be that security to show you off, to have you on their arm, to say this is Pisces is my person. But instead of having you by their side, they they keep you as a side piece. But Hermit Reverse, you're no longer going to be there. You see this person clearly, pulling yourself away, probably even blocking them, putting them on hold. Nine of Pentacles, boom, we're on our way to the Empress. And once you're on the Empress, the energy coming in is the Magician. Very charismatic, magnetic energy. Even trumps the King of Wands upright. That's really putting yourself on the market in the big way, especially in a relationship. And I think this person probably might think that you're always going to pine for them or cry for them, or oh my God, I'll never get better than them. Maybe they're a boss you work with. Maybe somehow they have a higher status, deem quote unquote a higher status than you in life. But maybe they, as egotistic as they are, think that you can't get better than them and you're always going to be there for them. And I think Pisces just kind of like, nope, not happening. Not today, sir. No way. There it is. Three of Wands. See? Look at this. Two cards of growth. Two cards of turning your back on the past. Two cards of looking forward. One, she's in the water, and here, look how much growth is here. Again, this person can't go back to those buildings, can't go back to home. So they say you can always go home again, but in this circumstance, Pisces, if you do, it's just different. It's just different. You can't even fit into that, whatever you used to call home. I mean, yeah, she's towering over the building, seeing what's out there. And what's intriguing is the Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in, but look, she has a ship. And you see the birds are flying free. You are free. That's what I got on this card with the reverse. You are now flying free, seeing what else is out there. Maybe you're on the dating apps now, seeing what's going on. But yeah, the Five of Cups, yeah, the traditional Five of Cups is sadness and depression or whatever. I don't look at it this way, not because the way they drew this card. She's turning her back on something she still cares about, but she is looking forward. You may be sad, but you are looking forward. All right, what is in Piscean's emotions? What are in Piscean's emotions, I should say. What is in the Pisces emotions? What is it? One more. What's in Pisces emotions? There it is. Emperor Reverse. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Out of patience. Out of patience. You know what? That's not a bad thing. You know why you're out of patience? Bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords reverse. There it is. That is exactly what you've been dealing with. Somebody who has a hard time making a decision. So they say, right? So they say. Seven of Swords is somebody pulling. Again, it feels like somebody's been pulling your heartstrings. Somebody's been trying to get away with something. Somebody's been a very selfish girl or boy. See how he's holding or she's holding onto that egg, and it's all about me, and it's all about how you can do me. That's not where I was going with it, but for some of you, but it's all about them and their needs. And this is Pisces needs down here. Not even looking. Doesn't even care if someone steps on it, takes it, they don't care. And underneath those flowers, it's a snake. You had a snake in your midst. You know why they have flowers? Because they took from you and other people. That is why, see how beautiful you are? That's why you're upside down in this card, because they've been taking and taking and taking and covering themselves out. And try not to get their hands dirty. That's what also I'm getting with this. So then they dangle this supposed relationship, or they dangle something in front of your face to keep you hanging in there. And you think they're going to give you this cup, this transformational cup, this cup that would complete your life. It never happens. Because it never happens, and the Queen of Cups loves her cup, right? She loves it. Because it doesn't happen, you stay in this zone until they come around. And that's what's not fair, is this person knows what they're doing. I have no doubt about that. With the Seven of Swords being here, they know exactly what they're doing. They come in with the hope that they're going to give you the cup. And you, for maybe 2 minutes, you feel on top of the world until they do something or they leave, and then you don't hear from them. And now we're back in the Nine of Swords, stressed, always looking, seeing what they're doing, wondering who they're doing. What, you know, you have your life on hold for a very selfish, manipulative energy, which is why you're no longer on hold anymore. You're not going to be anyone's side piece. You are way too good for that. Okay. But the Emperor Reverse, long story short, Aries energy, is an Emperor Reverse has zero patience. They have zero patience. They are, that may not be you. We're going to clarify. That could be this King of Wands reverse coming back in as you are no longer their side piece. Okay, let's keep that in mind. That may not be you. But if that is you, Pisces, I'm telling you right now, it's you having no patience for this bullshit. Where you had unlimited patience and allowed them to trample you, you have grown from this situation and you're ready, you're going to step on them if they come near you. And it's like an Emperor Reverse when they're angry, you better watch out. Okay, let's get going. What is this Emperor and Queen of Cups reverse for Pisces? Oh, look at the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. I love that. I love that, Pisces. And the Wheel of Fortune, yeah. All right, what is this Emperor and Queen of Cups? Emperor and Queen of Cups reverse for Pisces. What is the Emperor and the Queen of Cups reverse for my Pisceans? The Emperor and the Queen of Cups reverse for my Pisceans. I gotta get a drink real quick. I'm sorry, Pisces. Okay. Emperor and the Queen of Cups reverse. One more. What is the Emperor and the Queen of Cups reverse? Emperor and the Queen of Cups reverse. Emperor and the Queen of Cups reverse. And the Ten of Wands. It's been a burden, hasn't it? Some of you, it could be 10 months. My nose is really itching. Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius card up here, the Temperance. Sagittarians are all about balance, balancing one's energy. Very kind of Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. Equal give and take leads to balance. But it's all about healing and yeah, this has really taken from your energy. Give me another card on that Ten of Wands. It's been a burden. It's been a burden. Yeah, that's what they're dangling. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles reverse. I'm telling you, I'm getting it so strongly that this person has not been by your side. I think they come in and just when you're ready to walk away, they dangle something really small and they get you there. I'm sorry, my nose is really itching. They get you there just so you can pick up the slack again. So they know where to find you, to know that you're still under their thumb. You're still under their control. Because the Emperor Reverse gives over their power. They give over their control. What's interesting is because you're fed up with this, very fed up, you take back your control. That is why the Emperor Reverse, I don't think, is you. I think by you taking back your control, they're losing their control over you. That's how I'm feeling this so far. What's the Empress Reverse, the reason for the reading? What's the Empress Reverse, reason for the reading for Pisces? Empress Reverse, the reason for the reading. And the Page of Swords reverse. Yeah. This and the Emperor reverse, King of Swords reverse, Queen of Swords reverse. When they get pissed, they're pissed. This is bad news. First and foremost, the Page of Swords reverse is a bad news card. I feel, just like that Nine of Swords right here, I feel like when they come in, you're at the top of the world. You're like, this is it. They're claiming we're gonna be in this Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. It's really happening. And then they ghost you. They ghost you. So now you are all Page of Swords seeing what they're up to. And I think you find it. And that pisses you off. This is the bad news card going super sleuth over here. You know, it's the bad news card. And then we're drained. And then we're criticizing ourselves. Then we're shaming ourselves for being too big or too small or too this or too that. It's, you know, it's self-abuse because of a narcissist. That's when you give your power away. You never give your power away first and foremost And 2, giving your power away to somebody like this will never appreciate it because they will just abuse it. They will be a 7 of Swords and let somebody walk all over it. Right here. You give your power away, and this is exactly what it looks like. They're still about themselves, and they're still ignoring you. And then we're here, drained. You gave everything you had to this. See the cup? You gave everything you had to this. To the point where you have nothing left to give. Nothing left to give. Devil reverse, Page of Cups reverse, and the King of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Ace of Swords. What do we have here in the 3 of Pentacles? Pisces, I feel like this is someone new. And the King of Swords. I'm sorry, and the World. It keeps going. It's like a deeper, deeper story. Let's just go. Let's just have a little fun. Can we, Pisces? 7 of Pentacles reverse. You realizing, Taurus energy, I've wasted a shitload of time here. I've wasted way too many tears on something that will never happen. Someone who took me for granted. So then we go into the World. We're leaving this behind, right? With this 5 of Cups. You cried your last tear over this person. Leaving this behind. King of Swords. Putting up some big ass boundaries these days. This is not allowing someone to do this to you. See those butterflies behind him? They're in cement for a reason. Nobody's going to change this guy's mind once his mind is made up. I do feel like nobody's going to change your mind. You're not going back to this. Pisces, just like in this card and that 3 of Wands, you're looking forward. You're only looking forward these days. Working, and I feel like some of you are going to go on a dating app or something. Just putting yourself out there. Putting that energy back on yourselves, vibrating high again. 3 of Pentacles, I'm only dealing with new energies that don't treat me like shit. Ace of Swords, clarity, knowing what you need to do and doing it. And what you need to do, the Minor Arcana card from the Empress, 9 of Pentacles, and the Empress is major Minor Arcana card. We are feeling really good. This is a lot of self-confidence. Because this is a lot of self-confidence, you know what happens, Pisces? Look who you bring in. King of Pentacles. Would you rather have a King of Pentacles or a King of Wands reverse? You know, the person who actually has a confidence problem, it's the King of Wands reverse here. It's not this guy. This guy knows what he wants. He's willing to give you what he wants, and it's an Ace of Pentacles. This guy doesn't know what he wants, therefore he needs a lot of people, and he pretends to give you an Ace of Pentacles reverse. That's what you've been dealing with. If you think you're the problem, you're not. You've been dealing with some assholes and shitty ass people with this. So what happens then? Pisces is just like, I could go back to that, or I could stay going forward. And I think you do, because it's the Devil reverse. Dropping this toxic type of behavior, allowing people to treat you a certain way. Page of Cups reverse, this King of Wands, I have no more love to give you. See this See this cup, it's completely empty. Oh, sorry, should have came on Tuesday, it was completely full. But today's Wednesday. Yeah, no, you're done with this person. Completely done. I was wondering when this whole soulmate thing was coming in. I think this is it. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. This I'm telling you, this Emperor reverse, I'm feeling both. You fed up, but this person's going to try to get you back. When they do, they really should just stay out of your way, because they're not going to like what you're different. You're an Emperor now. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Very interesting. What is this King of Wands reverse in the past? What is the King of Wands reverse in the past for Pisces? What is the King of Wands reverse in the past? What is the King of Wands reverse in the past? What is it? And the 9 of Wands. Don't give up. God, this feels like you, Pisces. Feels like you, Sagittarius again. Oh, no. See that Ace of Wands? I'm holding back. You know what he's protecting, guys? The only thing you were protecting is your own 8 of Wands in the back. This person didn't want to get you to get away. This person I can't even speak. Oh my God. Okay, let's try this again. This person didn't want you to get away. So they made you feel like this was going to be a possibility. So therefore, the 8 of Wands, you kept protected. You holding the Ace of Wands, bandaged, bruised. This person's going to come through. This person's going to claim me. I just know it. I know it. They love me the same way. They're a soulmate. They said they're a soulmate. I think this person led you on from, 20 ways to Sunday. And look at this. Yeah, the only thing they was successful here is you put yourself on hold for a player. Nine of Wands, hoping that you were going to get this, a Hierophant, this Taurus energy. And what you got was your card, upright. And that's not a great card to be an upright. Although your intuition, that would be a plus side because the moon is all about intuition. But I think your intuition was telling you to reverse this shit because your intuition was seeing it clearly. But your heart, your upside down heart here was saying, no, just hang in there, hang in there. This person's going to take me, but they're taking you for a ride is what they're taking you around the block into the same destination zone. It's time to get on that chariot because underneath that we have the Magician. And you know, this is high vibrating energy. He has all these new beginnings on his table ready to grab them. As soon as you look down and see that there is new beginnings all over this place once you decide to leave this behind. Because right after that, here's that King of Pentacles with his Six of Pentacles ready to give you a little something, something. No, it's equal reciprocity, okay? There is somebody new here, Pisces, but it's not this person reformed. The past isn't going to come back and be magically changed to be who you needed them to be all along. They're going to be who they have been all along. Your eyes are just now open to seeing it clearly, which causes you to have to walk away, as sad as it is. But I don't think you're going to be lonely for long. I really don't. Okay, King of Wands reversed in the past. I already put that card back. There it is. I'll take it. Eight of Cups. Tarot picked it for me. You walking away. See, doesn't that look very similar? Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups, the way they drew it. Both have their backs to things they still care about, but they are still going forward. So yeah, you are going forward. Look at the balance here. Okay, what is this Temperance on Piscean's mind? The Temperance on Pisces' mind, what is it? Temperance on Pisces' mind. And the Six of Pentacles reverse. Breadcrumbed the hell out. Drained energetically. Some of you monetarily, I hope not, but yeah. It's just being drained because you've been breadcrumbed and strung along. I do feel like they strung you along. I feel like they pulled at your heartstrings to get whatever it is that you gave them. And it's going to be different for different people. Some of you, it was sex. And that's what this was all about. Some of you was just, they would hit you up in the DM or messaging when they're in between or having a fight with their spouse. And gave you that false hope that in the end, you were the one that they were meant to be with. I just feel like they fed it, you know, they fed that desire. They fed on that. Okay. What is this Five of Cups in the near future? What is the Five of Cups? What is the Five of Cups? What is the Five of Cups? The Ten of Swords. Tired of the bullshit. Tired of the bullshit. In the traditional Ten of Swords, Gemini energy, the guy's laying there with Ten of Swords. Still viable and still alive. And there's a guy that just walks right by him, not even helping him up. He could help him and pull these swords out, but he doesn't. And now, you know what? I think that's the clarity here. I think you crying over this person, you being disheveled for this person, you being drained from this person, and they never come and make you feel better. It's probably your light bulb moment to say, you know what? I've literally cried my last tear. See all that water? It's probably tears you cried over this person. All these cards of sadness is alone. Look at the Hermit. They left you alone to deal with it, to analyze this, to wonder, is it me? Do they really care about me? It has you analyzing every message, every smile, every conversation, trying to read into how they really feel. But you know who? You know, a real King of Wands wouldn't make you guess how they really feel. You would just know how they feel because they would tell you. An Emperor will tell you. A King of Pentacles will tell you. They would make you feel secure in love in a relationship. You got a soulmate from hell, but I do feel like you do have a new soulmate coming in. I really do feel that. Look at this Five of Cups. This Five of Cups, traditionally, they're focused on what's lost. This Five of Cups, she's not focused on what's lost. She's leaving behind what she still cares about, but she's going anyway. That's why I love this depiction of this card. All right. Move on. What is this Eight of Swords reverse for Pisces? How they see themselves. Eight of Swords. I do see, with this Page of Swords reverse being on the Empress Reverse, I do think you do find something out. You see something, even if it's not definitive, even if you're like, it's in your mind, it's enough to say, you know what, I'm freeing myself from this crazy ass merry-go-round I'm on. What is the Eight of Swords reverse for Pisces? How they see themselves. What is the Eight of Swords reverse? From the King of Wands reverse. Look at that. You're freeing yourself from the player. From somebody who is just all about their interest. All about their wand. It's how you please their wand. But they leave. It's awful. I just feel like you're in this alone. What is the Magician here? How you see yourself. Or the energy coming in to influence this. What is the Magician? Virgo, Gemini energy. What is the Magician doing here? It is the Tower. The Tower to take back your power. That's what that is. That's what that is. What's ironic, what I'm feeling, is this Page of Swords reverse is them. As you walk away and they're like, ooh, God, I wish Pisces would come back, because look at that ass as this person walks away. Yeah, I'm telling you. Their desire is all here. If that's all you want, that is still here. The relationship, however, this person couldn't give it to you, even if you could be the last person on earth, and I think this person would still be like, Two of Swords reverse. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to do. You know, yeah, you don't want that. You don't want to hold their hand and help them grow up. They could be 47 and they're still trying to grow up. Page of Swords reverse, though, they now see something they don't particularly like. And you know what that is, Pisces? You looking really good. You putting yourself out there. And now we have an Emperor reverse, which is them losing their shit because they lost their placemat with you. Their place card, you know, like in those weddings, or, you know, there's a place card and they know where to come find you where you're sitting. Yeah, you took that. You took it off the table. You took that option off the table. What is the Hermit reverse in your emotions? What is the Hermit reverse in your emotions? Hermit reverse in Pisces emotions. What is it? And the Page of Cups. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And that's your card. Oh, it is a cute little fish. Look at that. If you guys watch my readings, I have a fish named Eugene, and he is a flame hawk fish, and he's the love of my life. I mean, I'm telling you, it's a soulmate thing. How much I talk to this fish downstairs. But yeah, Page of Cups. I love this card. I probably gave you guys way too much information. Insight into the tarot reader you did not need to know. Yeah, Page of Cups. Hermit reverse. Some of you are definitely putting yourself on the market. I'm telling you, you got a soulmate coming in. Don't fret and don't despair. Don't waste any more tissues, because this person's got a lot of issues, because you got a real soulmate coming in, Pisces. You really do. You really do. Okay, what is the Emperor reverse? What is the Emperor reverse and the outcome? Emperor reverse and the outcome. I don't, if that's you, it's fed up, but that's them. I'd bet my neighbor's wife, bet my neighbor's house that this is them. What is the Emperor reverse? What is it? There it is. Ace of Cups reverse. What? What? I came back to try to find my Pisces, and I see them online, going on dates, sexing it up, looking all good for other people. And I come in this cup, they left it behind. It's completely empty. No Pisces to be found. I love it. That's their karma. That's what you get. Okay. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, Emperor reverse. Okay, what is this? Ace of Cups reverse, Emperor reverse. What is it? And the Page of Wands reverse. All of a sudden, this person is just like, you know, this made up option I kind of gave you, that we're going to have this relationship. It's like now they're the ones in their lunacy. Now they're the ones saying, well, it could have happened. It's like all these, they're playing it out in their head, all these ways they're not going to have you again. What is this Page of Wands reverse, Ace of Cups reverse? It's like they're in a fantasy land of hell right now in their head. What is this? Page of Wands reverse, Ace of Cups reverse, Emperor reverse. And the Two of Pentacles juggling. I think you're going to get this person dancing, but please, Pisces, don't go back to them. Don't go back to them. Two of Pentacles, they want to make this better. They want to balance the situation out, but it's still juggling. They're still going to juggle you. You're not a clown. What is this? Two of Pentacles. What is it? And the Strength, but you're holding your own, Leo energy. The person's just trying to claim you. You know what I'm getting for some of you? What I'm getting? You know what they're going to do? And Temperance. There's your balance. Strength and Temperance. You got to the other side. You got to the other side. You were in despair, and you're in the Ten of Cups. Judgment is once you see something, you can't go back to it. Once you see someone, you can't pretend they're otherwise. You see this person as the player. They always have been. As the flaky, fakey energy. Seven of Cups reverse, you see them clearly of why you have been a Temperance reverse, because they had you on hold, waiting. And why they had you on hold, other options came and went. Come and go. And that's exactly what they wanted. That's exactly what they wanted. Remember that I pulled the Nine of Wands on the King of Wands reverse? They wanted you to reserve that energy just for them and keep it just for them. But not because... It's just so selfish. It's just really selfish. But I'm glad to see this. Queen of Swords comes out, protect your energy, setting boundaries. And she's like, I dare you, talk to the hand. Her hand is even up. Talk to the hand, man. No, but the Temperance, that's where you are now. I do feel like you guys are really putting yourself out there. And then now we have them stuck, Six of Swords reverse, waiting for you to come back and give them something. But you're moved on. Here we go again. It's now repeating. You moved on because you wasted your time, because you grew up. And really, it's like even the Queen of Swords is just like putting the boundaries. The King of Swords enforces those boundaries. I don't think you're ever going to deal with this person again. I really don't. And I think they're left to watch you move on. I really do feel, Pisces, there is that King of Pentacles there. Because with the soulmate and with all the Wheel of Fortunes, I think you're on the precipice of it. But maybe this reading is about to really, for somebody out there, maybe only one person's dealing with this, to really pull yourself out from this player energy. Because you're wasting your energy and time with the player when the real thing is waiting for you to show up on the court, you know? The player is like outside and those broken down playground with not even a chain link. It's like, it's just a broken down. You're trying to play on that broken basketball court, when the real player, it is like the professional real person is over here waiting for you to show up. Pull yourself out from the cold with this person and put yourself in a warmer building, because I don't know, there's just something really good over here. All right, Pisces, if I even made sense. I don't even know. I'm a bit delirious today. So I hope I made sense today. But yeah, I like this reading. I really do. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. And tomorrow I promise I'm doing a general energy giveaway. This is the deck. I've not forgotten about it. It's still here, still unopened, still waiting. It's going to happen tomorrow. I'm working on this time management. It's going to happen tomorrow for you guys. All right. Have a great Saturday night, guys, and a great weekend. See you later.